Infinite Mind was a mistake song. Sometimes mistake songs are the best songs on a record. We were in a studio and the equipment had broken down, and we were just sitting there like going, I'm paying musicians a lot of money to sit with me in a studio that I'm paying for and no one can work. So we just started banging around, and I had this lyric with jazz chords to it, and I showed it to him, and it was like, that's boring, the jazz chords, and I thought so too. And we started playing around, and all of a sudden the song kind of just took shape before our eyes. It was with a band. It was Terry Binion is the artist. She's a wonderful singer-songwriter out of Orlando, sort of in the bluegrass tradition. And her band, her backup band, is a band called Shack Nasty, and so this very wholesome Terry Binion name and this kind of seedy Shack Nasty name, they joined me on that song, which I find to be quite a pleasant diversion from most of my material, which is a little more downbeat and a little slower. It's a fun, upbeat kind of song.
Let us sleep in poison ivy. Let us roll among the weeds. Let us wear our ragged hearts upon our tattered sleeves. Let us stroll among the strangers, contemplate their happy face. Let us locate little dangers and notify the state. Hey, it's fun to cut the food, to life knocks you off your pedestal. Though sorely schooled by the physics of time, still you gotta keep on trying to glide in your infinite mind.
Well, there's a song on the record called What Rocks We'll Never Know, and I was thinking about like how hard it is to be a human being, just how terribly difficult it is to have this mind and these emotions and these feelings and the spirit and all these things, what a burden it is. And then I realized you got your choice. It can be a burden or it can be something to celebrate. So this is a song about celebrating the mess of the human experience, just celebrating it. And the idea I got for it, I was driving in a tour van, and it was a big traffic jam. We were all late for our show in Portland, and we took these back roads and we came to this Christmas tree farm, and it was January 28th or something like that, and I guess they just cut all these Christmas trees down after the year because they were too big or something. I don't know. There was a field of 1,000 Christmas trees all laying on their sides, and on the other side of the road there was a field of Christmas trees that they hadn't cut yet, and I started shouting to the Christmas trees on the other side of the road, run, 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 and I thought, they can't run. And then I thought, but people could run. No matter how messed up people are, they would have the sense to run if they saw that going on. So it's a song about sort of celebrating your humanity.
These rocks will never know the joy of being consumed by anything worth remembering. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When in our hearts we go, spelunking into caverns of dark reckoning. What gives us cause to sing? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sunday's refrain. You know, you hear sermons all the time. You hear sermons about the way to fix your life, and after a while they're all just meaningless sounds, you know. It happens with relationships too, where you get to the point where you're talking to the person you love and they're talking to you, and not a word is making sense to either one. It's just noise. The words don't carry any weight or meaning anymore. And that's Sunday's refrain is about that. It's about when you get to that point where words fail you. What do you do? Where do you go? How do you proceed?
Saturday lost in this strange